you know, hello, but do you know, nature is just so incredible. I'm just here to harvest some of the calendula seeds. And they're so interesting because every seed looks different. They're all unique and individual. So I've got a nice little cluster here, and the rest of them I'll just throw back down onto the ground and they'll come again next year. But look here, this is my part of the giant curry plant that I had in the herb garden. And it just got so big it was overshadowing one of the beds. So I've taken it out and I've taken some rooted cuttings, little bits that have little roots on them. And yet already in this plant pot, we've got the start of a dandelion. This is only since a few days ago. And some other little weedy thing in there. It's just, you turn your back for a minute and nature has run amok. All these seed heads as well. There's loads of them. So I'm going to harvest some to make sure I'll have a crop next year, and the rest of them just get thrown down. And the birds will eat some probably as well. And I've got a last of the few flowers. So it's a lovely time of year because we're harvesting seeds and seed heads, and I've got some rose hips here that I've picked, and I'm going to get a few more now just down here. Oh look, we've got some roses having a second flush over here. These are the white Rosa rugosa. Just pull that off. My last few little roses of the season. Look, we've got rose hips here as well. Look. So the last couple of days we've had a really hot sunny day where we got not burned, but you could tell we'd been in the sun. The following day was like winter. Today is again very cold and chilly. But what I was doing in the other garden was we had a lot of bindweed. A neighbour came and trimmed it down for us, and I've been raking it up and raking all the stuff that we don't want, brambles, bindweed, things like that are kind of crawling towards the beehives. So I want to clear the ground around the beehives, turn it over a little bit and throw in some lemon balm, some oregano, marjoram, and that will make the bees very happy. They weren't happy when I was raking. I got a bee sting here, and I'm glad I got it because I now have no fear, because it wasn't particularly painful or anything. It's just that moment you hear the buzzing and you start to panic a little bit. But it was only one poor little bee, and it just felt like a pinprick. It's nothing. I've also been clearing more of the beds here where we have our vegetables and, weeding. So everything is coming on slowly but surely. I'm just going to take this last rose because this smells so beautiful. So it is that perfect time of year. Every time of year is perfect, but this is perfect for harvesting the last of the flowers, things like the rose hips, the seeds. Look at this angelica here. All these beautiful seeds. And they make lovely decorations for the home as well, a nice seed head. But as I said last week, we're not moving from YouTube, but we're going to go to Substack as well. And I've got so many great ideas for the newsletters, sharing recipes and, ways to use plants in your home, whether it's for medicine, whether it's in cooking, whether it is just for decoration. I love bringing the outside indoors, and even in the wintertime you can find something that's beautiful to use in your home to decorate. So it'll be all those little things, and hopefully as the community develops and grows and matures, we're going to be getting great ideas from so many people, all of us sharing our knowledge, because I think that's what's really important. We're losing knowledge exponentially every day. So anyone who has a little bit of knowledge, to have the opportunity to share it. So I've got a good few rose hips here now. I'll be using the rose hips to make a rosehip syrup for winter time because it's full of vitamin C and it's wonderful for the first sign of colds and sore throats and things. So I also have to go just over there to harvest some woundwort for a friend of mine who wants it for her friend. So I'll show you what woundwort looks like. So funnily enough, this woundwort has volunteered itself over here. And it's fortunate my friend asked if I had any, and here it is. So there's just so many treats when you go out to harvest. You just don't know what you will actually notice if you're looking at wild plants to forage. So that will do for now. We've been very lucky with the nettles because each time you cut nettles down, they'll flush up again. And we've had 2 or 3 harvests of nettles so far. And there's still a lot that are going into seed now. So again, we can harvest the seeds. You know, harvest time isn't just about harvesting fruits and vegetables. It's also a time to collect seeds for next year. You can see here on the nettle all of these seeds which you could harvest. It's extremely medicinal for prostate issues, as is the root. It's a lovely thing to add, you know, dry, grind them down, add them to your condiments, your salt and pepper, and then you're getting all the minerals and nutrients. So I've got a lot of these drying already in the house. It's just reminded me I'm going to get them ground down now. Oh yes, I just want to get some catnip. So I have lots of catmint all around the garden in other places. So I'm taking this to make some toys for cats. And we are hoping to get a kitten in the next few months. And so it'd be nice to have a couple of little toys ready for it. So the lovely thing about harvest time as well is it's a great opportunity to practice feeling gratitude. You know, I'm so grateful to all these plants, even though this has become a bit of a jungle here with brambles coming down from that hillside. It's still great to see life thriving. And obviously brambles are a nuisance, but they're also medicinal and provide wonderful fruit. So I can't get too angry about brambles. So it's just lovely to feel grateful for all of this growth. I mean, the rose bushes have gone crazy. They do spread because they put suckers up, but look at all the rose hips up there for the birds, and more for me if I want to take more. We've got carrots to harvest yet, and the kale is beginning to look big and healthy, ready for winter eating. But another thing that we've just harvested in our lives, so to speak, is Substack. And I mentioned it last week. And it's something that we've harvested from the internet, so to speak. And it's already proving to be really a good move for us. So some people have asked how to even use it because they haven't heard of it before. So I'm going to bring you in the house and show you how to do it step by step to get to our page, Danu's Irish Herb Garden, and to be able to subscribe. So come on, we'll head in. So this only takes about 2 minutes. You just go to your computer, you get your search engine, and in your search bar, just type in Substack. We've got Home Substack. If you just click on that, it brings you to their opening page. You want to go now up to this search bar and type in Danu's Irish Herb Garden. And here it is. So you click on that. If you click on subscribe, so there you go, you can select any of these options. You're looking at, first of all, you want to look at the one that says free. So it's not a subscription, it's a free, well, you are subscribing, but it's free. And that means you will get a video every Sunday. You can go either to YouTube for it, because that's not changing at all. But from now on, those same films will be available from Substack as well. Exactly the same film every Sunday, just as usual. But the Substack free subscribers will also get a newsletter, which will have it'll be like a blog post. So it could be about anything. It could be about herbs or plants or doing something in the garden or something to do with Irish folklore. It could be anything. It's going to be very varied and variable depending on interests that I have at the time. But you will get so it's better here, because not only will you get the film, you will also get this newsletter, which will be much more in depth than you can actually say in a video. And if you enjoy that, you can then consider becoming a paid subscriber. And all the information is there on that dashboard page. You will get discounts on courses and products. You will get mini lessons about herbs. You'll get mini lessons about making medicine. You'll get behind the scenes videos. There'll be podcasts. So there will be a lot more for the paid subscribers, but the free subscribers are also getting extra, because they're getting the video as usual and you're getting a newsletter. So I hope you'll enjoy these options. I hope you'll view Substack as well. It's just as simple to use. The best thing about it is you'll get an email alert. So you're guaranteed to see the films every week. Whereas with YouTube at the moment, lots of people, not just me, there are lots of other contributors who are not reaching their subscribers because the notifications are not going out. And remember, as with any email, sometimes they go into spam. So just to be alert for that. But know that generally you'll get an email every week. So I'm going to do my first post now. And obviously you'll get that before you get this film, because it's going out sooner. So have a wonderful week, and thanks for your patience, and thanks for all the encouragement and support. Had some lovely comments, really appreciate them. And I hope you'll enjoy the new content. So see you next week, and you can let me know. I hope you enjoyed today's film. If you did, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And have a look at the website, danusirishherbgarden.com, for more information about us and about the herbal medicine courses I offer and the Wise Woman Way training. And if you go to the shop, you can find the books, the weed handbooks and other herbal goodies. And remember, we put a new film out every Sunday. So looking forward to seeing you next week.